welcome to Quiplash. If you experience any dizziness while playing, you probably won't do very well. Hey, what are you guys doing after this? You have my number, right? Great. This is round 1. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's, and decide who wins. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Let's see those quips. Prompt number 1 is a new slogan for the Greyhound Bus Company. Okay, choose your favorite. Next, a good name for a movie starring a crime-fighting jockey and his horse. Vote away. And next, the one change churches could make that would probably get more people to attend. Ready, set, vote! Your next prompt is a question the Riddler asks on a first date. Vote on your devices. That's it for round 1. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Round 2 time, and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard me. quit button if you can't think of something. Cool, let's see what's what. Our first prompt is, the reason everyone loves Tom Hanks is blank. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Next prompt. The weirdest NASCAR sponsor you could see painted on a car. Put in your votes. Up next, what a good rival to Build-A-Bear would be called. It's voting time! Next in the hopper, a disturbing thing to see your kid making out of clay. Time to vote. That's all for round 2. Let's see where the points went. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Come up with an answer for this word lash task. Everybody's in! In this round, you've got 2 medals to give to your 2 favorite quips. Choose wisely. Okay, everyone, let's see who got those medals. Show me the silver. And gold. Great, let me just turn those medals into points for you. It's over. Let's see the final scores. Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, as if you didn't recognize me. Okay, fair warning. I reserve the right to repurpose your quips for my improv set later on tonight. Time for round one. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Hurry up! Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything. Let's see what we're working with. First off, a good name for a fictional town in Australia. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Moving on, something somebody named Dale would say. Get to voting. Okay, next one. The worst thing to say in a marriage proposal. Next up, a shocking thing to see digging through your garbage at night. And vote. That's it. Let's see the scores for round one. Now round two, where all points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama. Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Time to share. First one, something you don't want to see in a lost and found box. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. And next is why Wolverine can't make a relationship work. Okay, vote. Moving on. Warning, the government allows school lunches to contain up to 4% blank. Vote now. Next on the list, what ruined your hot air balloon ride? Ready, set, vote! Round 2's done. Let's see who's winning now. Round 3 has arrived. The last lash. You're all going to answer the same prompt, so pull out all the stops. Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for. All right, we're ready. Give out your medals now. Okay, let's bring out those medals. Silver. And now the gold. Let's melt those medals down for points. We're done. Let's see the final scores.
Oh, it's a hot one today, isn't it?
Sure is. Tomorrow will be even hotter, they say.
What? Hotter than today? I don't buy that.
Apparently.
Wow, geez, that's going to be really hot.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I prefer the cold over the heat any day.
Me too.
See, I just don't like hot weather. I just don't know what it is.
I'm with you.
See, I'd much rather be like a little bit chilly than sweating all the time.
All right.
My thoughts exactly.
Wow. It's moments like these I don't get why only 4% of people enjoy office small talk.
I completely agree. Hey, Warren, could you do me a huge favor?
I'm not calling the State Department for you.
Come on.
All of the surveillance we do here at the government gets collected in this computer. And when I say all of it, I mean all of it. Even that total disaster when you tried to cut open a mango. Usually we upload it straight to government YouTube. But today we're going to use it to play Espionage. Let's go!
All right.
Oh, this is going to be good. What percentage of people prefer using iPhones over Android phones? Make it a good guess. You'll get more points the closer your guess is to the actual percentage. We have an answer. 70%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Lower across the board. Okay, let's see the right answer. 38%! Your guess wasn't within 30% of the correct answer, so you don't get any points. Who said lower? Ooh, points for you! Okay, who's up next? Considering everyone in this department has dated another agent at some point, I think we can appreciate this. What percentage of people are still friends with all of their exes? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
All right.
It's unanimous again. And the correct answer is 8%. And I bet they all live in Texas. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Next up. You know, I kind of still believe that aliens helped build the food pyramid. What percentage of people pretty much always look at nutrition labels when food shopping? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
All right.
Only one of you thinks it's higher. And Surveil says 21%. Ooh, just a few percentage points off. Well done. Who got it right? Well done. You get points. Who's next? Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of women own pairs of shoes they love but don't wear because they are uncomfortable? %. Everyone pick higher or lower.
All right.
Everyone is saying lower. Okay, right answer is 82%. Only 1% off. That's how you guess espionage. No one got it right? Lame. Let's see where things stand after round one.
All right.
Time for round two. Okay, who's first? All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people use cotton swabs to clean out their ears pretty much every day? You're almost out of time. Got it, 60%. In round 2, you can now guess much higher or much lower. Pick one of those if you think the answer is off by 15% or more. If you're correct, you're Mama's little angel. You get double the points. One of you thinks it's higher. Now let's get to the right answer. 33%! Once a week is enough for me. I don't enjoy seeing what's in there. Let's see who got it right. Smart, yes. Here's your points. And what have we here? Good job. Double points for saying much lower. Okay, who's up next? This one is for the true artiste. What percentage of men manscape their body hair? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
All right.
Everyone says higher except for one of you. And Surveil says 60%. Wow, 1% off. That's worth a lot of points. Who got it right? Here's some points. Next up. No, it's not a euphemism. What percentage of people have touched camels? Not 10%. Okay, higher or lower? Just one of you is saying higher. And the correct answer is 45%. If I ever touch one, I hope it's tender. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next? I'm going to search for... What percentage of people have urinated in bottles to avoid stopping during road trips? You're almost out of time. 34%. All right, what do you think?
Right.
Everyone says higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 29%. Dang, you nailed that guess. So, you all got it wrong. Boo. Uh-oh, final round time. We faked dozens of focus groups to determine the most popular answers to this question. What is most often the subject matter of people's favorite dreams? Here are the most popular answers. You'll need to pick the 3 most popular answers to get points. Good luck! Remember, you can pick 3 answers, not just one. Okay, let's see what you picked. And what are the most popular answers? Let's see who's the head honcho.
All right.
My, seeing this game played like you did really warms my cockles. Did you know 76% of people don't even know what cockles are?
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I gotta say, I'm loving this coffee table. Couple quick words before we jump into the game, and it is skippable because I'm not a monster. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing, and that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you believe in ghosts. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you own a king-size bed. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. The task was, raise your hand if your shirt buttons. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And the votes were for... You found the faker. You made it count when you needed to. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Not into picking your own category? I guess I'll pick one then. It's going to be Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you currently have a condom in your wallet or purse. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Don't be afraid to talk or argue. It'll make you stronger. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task, raise your hand if you regularly get 7 or more hours of sleep. Vote for the faker now. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you've had sex in a public place. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You couldn't even bother to try to pick the same person on the final task, huh? You pretty much just let the faker have it. It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, make the face you'd have at a NASCAR race. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Voting together is encouraged, but don't forget, you get points for voting for the faker no matter what. That faker is still on the loose. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. And the task was, make the face you'd make while petting a kitten. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. And everyone voted for... The faker has been found. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. The best month to take a vacation. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Everyone voted for... You all got together and chose the wrong person. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your second batch of answers. The last thing you gave someone as a gift. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. The votes singled out. You all caught the faker.
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, as if you didn't recognize me. You know, I'm feeling really close to you guys. We ought to make a pact to meet back here in 10 years and talk about life. This is round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go! Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Let's start this show. Starting us off, the worst thing to get stuck in your hair. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Next prompt. A great name for a real estate agent. It's voting time. Your next prompt is a warning that should come with every IKEA futon. Vote now. Next on the list, a new children's classic, The Velveteen Blank. Ready, set, vote! That's it for round 1. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Now round 2, where all points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Okay, here we go. Number 1 on the list. A sign you may be a terrible babysitter. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. And next, the advice a couples therapist would give to Captain America and Bucky. Vote away. Coming up next, the title of a Goosebumps book that was never published. And vote. Next up, the name of a clothing store for jockeys. Okay, vote. We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. That's right, it's round 3, the last lash. Look alive because you're all getting the same prompt this time. Invent the full phrase that goes with this acronym. Let's see what you've wrought. It's round 3, and you've got 2 medals to award, a gold and a silver. Make your picks. All right, let's see where those medals went. Here's the silver. And finally, gold. Now we transform those medals into points. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.